How's it, guys? Another wonderful day for a review here. Joining Farmer Bob here on the Gigafarm, I think it's version 2 map. Uh, yeah, we're just using this map for the review of some of the equipment that I would like to have a look at. And yeah, just for those who don't know the map, the Gigafarm map, it's actually a basic rework of the Gold Crest Valley map that comes standard with FS 2017. And yeah, it's a nice map, but nothing wrong with it. I can say I enjoy it. Um, it's got all your basic fruit stuff, but yeah, we don't want to review the map today. We want to have a look at some of the equipment, or some new equipment that are some mods, and rather say mods, not new equipment. Yeah, look at this. My trusty Ford or Lizard pickup, the rodeo pickup. The boot doesn't close properly. Huh, that's strange. I've been just noticed that just now. Alright, anyways, let's have a quick look at the first thing I want to review today is this Claas Xerion mod. And yeah, it's going to go and just buy us one of these. But first, before we do that, let's have a look at what comes with it. Options, some nice upgrade options. Hydraulic, front hydraulic, obviously you want front hydraulic. I don't know who will not want front hydraulic, but anyways, the option is there. Engine setup, there's a multiple bunch of motors to select from. The 4000, it's 308 kilowatt, which is the basic motor that comes with it. And then the 4500, 350 kilowatts, which is very nice to basically almost do any type of plowing and whatever with the big wide plows. Then you got the 5000, which gives you 380 kilowatts, which is quite amazing. And then obviously the chip model of the 5000. Now they chip these to get better performance out of the same motor, and that pushes it up to 440, which is 600 horsepower, which is amazing. What amazing bunch of engines that you can choose from here. Not bad at all. Anyway, we're going to go for the standard just to see what the basic model is you get from. Wheel setup, you get standard wheels, wide tires obviously. Michelin tire set, I've got no idea what the difference is there. Something you can maybe jump in the comments and add about. I haven't tested this, so I don't know what the difference is between the basic tires and the Michelin tire set. But anyway, maybe it's just the name, you know. Who knows. Narrow twin tires, obviously, if you want to do spraying and that. Don't see any reason to use such a huge tractor for spraying. So yeah, I don't know what the narrow thin tires will be of benefit. It's not going to give you traction anyway. So obviously this type of huge tractor you would like to use for spray, plowing and ripping and doing all kinds of heavy work, you know, where you've got big loads to pull. So yeah, narrow tires on this type of thing, yeah, I don't see the need for it. But anyway, it's there. You can do it. Obviously, it's like using a bazooka to kill a fly, you know, that type of thing. Anyways, twin tires, twin wheels, yes, that's very helpful if you want extra traction, and if you've got muddy fields and that type of things in the real life, you will use twin tires to get better traction. And obviously also if you have extra heavy loads, big wide maybe cultivators or plows or whatever. Okay, rim colors, obviously you can choose from a multiple array of rim colors. Green, what's going to go nice with green? Yes, white, it's going to go dirty quickly. Green, and maybe just go for an off green like that and just see how that looks. And then obviously your design, you get quite a bit of different designs. Black vision 2, red vision 2, white vision 2, and the basic. So we know what the basic look like, so let's just go for maybe, I don't like the black things. First of all, I don't like any black vehicles, personal preference, but anyway, some of you guys might like black. Don't have anything against the black color, but it's just a thing that's painted black gets dirty very quickly, you know. I think that's white shows bigger, more visible. Yeah, especially in fields, if you want to know where something is, yeah, you can quickly see it if it's white, you know. Red also obviously stands out nice, so let's go for the red version 2 on this, just for interest sake, to see what that looks like. Alright, let's go ahead and have I even got enough bucks to buy this? No, I don't. Okay, guys, we are back in our review of that Claas Xerion or Xerion DH tractor. We've actually jumped to another map. Quite embarrassingly, we didn't have enough money on the other map that we were trying to review it. But yeah, I've just jumped to this map, which is Plains and Simple by Stevie. And yeah, on this map, you can see, generated enough finance to, well, obviously without cheating too much, just to be able to have enough bucks to review some equipment today. So without further ado, let us purchase our tractor and start reviewing. Wonderful. Where is it? There it is. Okay, select that. Let's go for the hydraulic standard motor. Let's go for the white tires, and then we said we will go for the red version 2. Okay, excellent. Let's just buy that boykie. Okay, there you go. Alright, now currently I'm here at the field, and I think in this field, yeah, I was just busy checking how my guys are busy harvesting. Obviously there's my Land Rover. Nice little vehicle to cruise around with on the farm. Yes, we're busy harvesting this field that I've planted some canola on, so great stuff. Right, so let us go to the shop where I'm sure our tractor is now waiting for us. For this review I have not set up the steering wheel. I actually should have set up the steering wheel, but it doesn't matter. So I'm just cruising along with the keyboard, which is also alright. Little bit less less sensitive than the steering wheel, as you guys should know. Okay, wonderful, man. Obviously I'm not the world's best driver, so yeah, bear with me as I struggle along. And let's see, there it is. Wonderful, standing there waiting for us. Great stuff. Whoa, I had a lekker slip and slide there. Can you believe it? Almost went off the road. Okay, good stuff. So that is what a red version 2 looks like, guys, if ever you wondered. Okay, good stuff. Let's just have a quick look around. It's a lekker tractor, man. Look at that beauty. Man, oh man, oh man. Wow. No, this boy can pull. I think it will give the big butt a run for its money, I'm sure. Don't know about you guys. Instead of I will still do a review on the big butt, so yeah, we will get around to that. Let's look around in the cabin. What's all these little buttons and stuff here? Not bad. It's fairly realistic, guys. Is the mirrors working? Yep, the mirrors is working. Can you believe it? Alright. Okay, so let us go and see how this boy performs. That's the whole idea of this review of it. So let's go out to the field and see what it can do. Now first of all, oops, I almost went in there. We don't want to go in there yet. First of all, we want to just pull a nice big cultivator. Just see, oh my word, keep on turning it the wrong place. Well, that's just how I work. Don't look where I'm driving. Oh my gosh. Okay. I should have set up the steering wheel. For my next review I'll have the steering wheel ready, so yeah. Well, I've got it ready. I must just plug it in and get it all set up. Anyways, got some equipment standing here, so let's see what we've got here. That's some planters up there. That is some big planters that actually it's direct drilling, so you don't need to cultivate, but I really want to do it, cultivate. Let's just see if we actually have something to cultivate with. Let's have a look. Have I got a big cultivator in stock? I'm sure, I can't remember. That one is an all-rounder. It is a culti, but I think it's one of those culti plow things. Let me just have a look here what else I've got. There's another one. All-rounder. Hey, what's that? Ah, that's a targeting. That's a culti plow. That's a plow and a cultivator all in one piece of equipment. It's a Tiger again, same drill. Okay, so I just want to have a look and see what that big cultivators are about. All in one. That's one all-rounder. It's a 14.5 meter, which is fairly big. Oh, it's actually very big. The Lemken is a 12. Cockling makes this one all-rounder. It's a 14.5. That's a fairly big machine, and I'll just see if I can get something that's bigger. That's your big bud. It's an 18.2, and this one needs 368 kilowatts to pull, so I think that's fairly on the base of our machine. That's also a 24 meter. Wow. Okay, that's very nice. So that's a 18 meters. So this one needs 368. This one also 368. So there's not really a much big of a difference there. I just want to see if there's something bigger in my mods. No. Alright, so the biggest one we can get is this one. It's an 18.2 meter. And it needs 368 compared to this one I already have, which is 257. Alright, so let us see. This is a big tractor, you know, so you want to know what it can do. You know, you don't want to just fool around and go for the very little. So let us buy this big butt cultivator. It needs 368 kilowatts to run. That's your, I would say that's probably you actually need less than that, but I mean to pull it nicely you need at least 368. 18 meters. Let's buy that thing and see how that performs on there. Now it will mean we have to go back to the shop, or I can just quickly reset that if I can find it here in the equipment. Oh, there we go. Right, reset that. It will come to the farm. On this map all your resets get back to the farm, which is fairly nice. Okay guys, so here we go. And for some reason, unfortunately, oh, this one is nice, so I can just pick up. All the other things I had to pick up from here, like your harvester, the headers were the wrong way around, so I had to drive through the... Oh, there we go. Alright, now just to make sure, for interest's sake, let's just go back to the tractor. Our Claas standard, we need 358, so our standard motor comes with 308 kilowatts. So it's a little bit less than what we need, but let us see how this performs standard on this huge, very huge cultivator. So let's just see what happens, guys, if we pull this boy. It's going to be quite fun. Woo. This boy can move, eh? 50, 53. Wow. Okay. I think it's time to unfold this big guy. Let's to see how wide we need for this field. Nice. Yeah, it's a massive piece of equipment. Yes, man. Wonderful. Okay, guys, let us get to work straight away. Looks like about the right spacing there. And let's see. Put the big boy down. And there we go. Okay, it is holding at 15 k's an hour. If we look at where we are at that cultivator, where is the cultivator? There we are. This boy can run at 17, so we are 2 kilometers per hour under the thing. Now it's actually only one, because I've never really, you will always find that they always give you like, I always find that it's 1k out, you know. So if it says 14, you normally harvest at 13 or whatever you do. Hardly ever you get to that thing. Going uphill a bit, so yeah, we've gone down to 13. So it's, yeah, 4k's an hour, but it's handling it nicely, I'd say. 13 k's an hour is still good if you think of cultivating. What is that? 17 meters. What is that? No, this one was 18.2. Sorry. 14.5, 18.2. Yeah. Wow. Okay, wonderful. Which I think this tractor is really motoring, guys. Switch some lights here. Does it have lights? I must probably just go to the tractor itself. Okay, no, I don't see any lights. Oh, this tractor doesn't have lights. That's a bit embarrassing. How on earth are you going to work at night with this tractor? I suppose it's a daytime tractor only. Or maybe you can get a torch, you know, sit and look at the surroundings with a torch. Okay, I'm going to just let it run this one row, and then we're going to jump to the workshop and just upgrade this motor. You can see we up at 16 now as we plate on the top of the hill, which is fairly nice to see that it actually, if it's on level ground, you can actually get much more out. So it's actually at standard performing very good, you know. So yeah, no complaints there. Alright, I'm gonna just let this stop there, and then we're gonna put just off hook our cultivator there. Let's go back to the workshop. Now pardon me guys, I honestly don't have any idea where I've parked. Let us just somewhere run here. Just do a lekker slip and slide there. Let's quickly go to the shop from here, which I know is just here, so nice and easy. Just quickly verify that. Shop is there. Yeah, we're right at the shop. Okay. Let us go there and upgrade this motor to the next motor to see what the difference is. Uphill. Remember now, on the top of the hill it was like 13. At the bottom we got was it 15. At the start of the hill we were averaging like 14, yeah, about 14 k's an hour, which isn't bad, you know. I'm quite surprised. Very nice actually. Okay, customizing. Where's our customizing? Here it is. Wonderful. Let's jump out here. Customize. Alright, let's jump into the next motor, engine setup. that gives us 350. Now remember that plow or that Colty was 358, so this should be on par with what we need. The next motor up is that 5000, which is 382. But I think we'll give that 382 a skip and just go to the top one when we come back. Alright, so let's just take the 4500, which gives you 350. Okay, so let's do that. Excellent. Excellent. Alright. It's got reverse lights. There's lights. It was just not working when I was hooked up. Okay, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Yeah, it's got some nice lights, eh, guys? Look at that. Whew, it's almost like a Christmas tree. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Not that we need the lights in the day, but anyways, there we go. Yeah, this beast is going lacquer. Okay. I love this tractor, man. It's a wonderful tractor. Very nice. I think the next tractor I'm going to review is the Big Bud. Just to give you guys a comparison, you know. So yeah, look for my next video, which is the Big Bud. And let's have a look at... I'll do the same comparison with it on the same field. Then you can get an idea of what the difference is between the two, you know. And how the Big Bud stacks up to competitors like the Claas, for instance. Alright guys, now we've got the 352 kilowatt motor in for 500, so let's have a look how that compares, you know. Let's put our plow down and there you go. Oh, remember, we're going downhill now, so we can't really take this as a measurement. We want to go uphill, which is the next row up, you know. So let's just wait for it to go down here, and we're already at like full speed at 16. Although remember I said you hardly ever get to the 17 anyway, which the top speed of this Colty is. Maybe at the downhill you will find, you know, that you will sometimes get to the top speed. Yeah, I've seen on all the equipment you always want 1k out, you know. It doesn't really matter. I mean, 1k an hour, how fast is that, guys? Have you ever tried walking 1k an hour? You can't even walk 1k an hour. That's how slow it is. So it's not really a big difference. Even on a whole field, you'll maybe lose, on like this field, you maybe lose 20 seconds, you know, maybe a minute. But I mean, what's that now? In the big scheme of things, you know. So yeah, let's have a look. Very nice. Engine is quite quiet. Don't really hear it, eh? Such a big tractor. But I suppose with today's technology, exhaust pipes and all kinds of things, I suppose this thing has got one massive buffle in, you know, that silence all those harsh sounds. So I mean, for a tractor operator, it's quite important that you don't really have too much noise in your ears all day. Like in any industrial environment, you don't want noise in your ears, which actually over a long time can, yeah, it can impair your hearing, and yeah, you don't want that. So yeah, it's good that sound isn't too loud. I mean, even for us playing games with headsets on all day, not good if that thing's noises in your ears all day. Especially if you're planting and plowing all day, which can be quite horrible. Alright, here comes the big test, guys. Uphill. Let's have a look. Previous run, I think it was 14. You can clearly see we're already at 16, which is good. I wonder what these little things do here in front. Look at this. There's a few little rippers and stuff in the middle there. Strange. Why are they there? An extra row of, but it's not the whole length, it's just this front. Maybe it's just because of the wheels, you know. They are maybe deep ripping the area where the tractor is driving. I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. It's the only thing I can quickly think of. Is where your tractor is driving. Maybe just give it an extra deep rip, you know, before the cultivator jumps in. That's all I can think of. Can't see any other reason for that extra few pegs into the ground. I don't know what you guys think. If you have any comments, place it on the comments. It will be nice to hear your ideas and your thoughts. What do you think? Anyways, we're at 15 k's an hour up the hill, which is, I would say, pretty impressive. And it's on par for what this cultivator needs. Alright, and here we are basically on the top of the hill, and we're at 16, which is, I would say, max speed for this cultivator. Excellent, guys. Wonderful, man. Alright, so let's go and upgrade this motor to the max, and I think with the next one I'm going to just square in the double wheels just for fun. I don't think it will make a difference anyway, our traction on this, because we're already at max speed anyway, so I don't think that will have any impact at all on the speed and the performance of the tractor, you know. I don't think this game is actually that realistic anyway, you know, to actually really mark such a big difference in the play, you know, in between reality and actually the play. So yeah, it might be that I don't know if they program that type of realism in, you know. But I think, yeah, the mathematical calculations of weight and maybe, I don't know, wheel size, if they really consider that in programming. They should actually, but yeah, it's quite a bit of calculation, you know, if you think of the width of the tires and the amount of torque on that's being put onto the ground, you know, and the resistance of the ground. That's one thing. Sure, yeah, there's so much things to think of. Whether they ever keep that actually all in mind when programming games, I'm not too sure. But anyways, we can actually just see the effects, you know, of what's happening when you play the game. So we'll just go with what they've given us. Basically, that's how it works, eh? Don't really much of a choice. Right, the biggest one is the chip. I'm going to go wide tires. Tires set narrow twin wheels. Customize. Yes, thanks. Okay. Look at this big baby now. Wow. Yup. Nice. Nice. Now we're talking big butt. Right, let's see. Top motor, top tires, top traction, everything top on this boat. Wonderful. Yeah, I love this tractor. It's beautiful, first of all, and it does what it's supposed to do: plow and give you everything you need. I've actually got some of those nice that big case tractors with the tracks on, you know. Actually be nice just to see, you know, what this boy do. I must actually get a big challenge for them, you know. Top motor. I think we'll do that next. We'll put the top motor in the case. Whew, almost nipped the cultivator there. Right, guys, remember now, this boy will need to go down and then up to get the correct measurement. But yeah, like I say, don't see us getting more than 16 anyway. But yeah, I love the performance of it, and look at it. Yeah, guys, just look at it. It is so beautiful. I mean, this is really an awesome tractor. Okay, so while this great worker is doing us a favor here, let us quickly just have a look. Oh, let us just finish this review on this point before we carry on. You will see it's steady at 16. Remember, this is now way overkill. We had 600 horses. We got 600 horses there on this boy, and you must know, I just want to go there to this chip. We are at 440 kilowatt. It's almost 100 kilowatt more than what this cultivator requires, and we are not seeing 17 downhill, you know. So like I say, you will not see, I don't think ever you'll see 17 in, or the actual speed in the equipment. But it doesn't really make a difference. They say 17 years, so yeah, so what. Okay, wonderful. I'm just thinking of plows. Let's have a look at plows while this is going uphill. I just want to see what is my biggest plow that I've got here. 405 kilowatt. That is the biggest plow. That's from the Big Bud pack. These other things doesn't need much pulling. This one needs, this is a combination ripper. That's a massive thing. This also needs 405 kilowatt. I don't think I've got anything bigger than that. So let's go for one of these. Actually, let's buy two, because we're going to need two. Buy that, yes. Okay, buy another one, yes. Okay, back. Right, anyways, while that two is waiting, let's see. Here comes the test. You'll see top speed immediately, somewhere at pull away, right from the start. We are getting top speed, and it will go like this. It should go like this. I mean, straight over. This is not really an uphill, guys. It's a slight, tiny slope. I don't see anything happening at all. But anyways, yeah, as I suspected, it's 100 kilowatt more than needed for this massive cultivator. It's from the Big Bud, this cultivator. So yeah, the Big Bud pack. It's a nice tongue twister if you want to try that. Okay, wonderful. Anyways, right, so our next thing is plows. I'm gonna put this up next to the, I think maybe we should have a race. Let's get a Big Bud in here with two plows, the Big Bud, the case, and this boy, the Claas, and we top everything up, double wheels, biggest engine, everything, and we'll see what happens. Great stuff. And then we can get an idea what is the best performing tractor, and let the results speak for itself. Wonderful. Okay, good stuff, man, good stuff. Alright, can't wait for this thing to finish now. I'm so excited. Yeah, but it is a nice tractor, guys. I love it. I really love it. I absolutely love it. Our worker there working away. I suppose there's not much to do in a big tractor like that apart from sit, keep your line, keep it straight, don't miss out, don't plow askew, use your ridge markers if you need that. Anyways, let's see. Alrighty then, that's the end of this. Let me just fold this thing up. Let's put it away. I'm gonna just drop it here at the end of the field, and I'll collect it here later on. Just for our experiment, we want to drop it here, and there you go. Alright, let's go collect one of our plows. Now the reason why this plow is from John Deere, it's a John Deere plow, and it's one of those multi-functional plows. It also cultivates and plows all together, but it needs like 405 kilowatts to run. This boykie is giving us more than that, so it will pull that thing with ease. We actually got more power than we need, so I don't know if it's really gonna make a difference, you know, because I mean, to think of it, if all of them run the plow at its maximum, then I just don't see the point of the whole test. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. There's something wrong with this plow, look at it. Oh my, okay, I'll pull it, it sunk into the ground, even that one did. Oh my gosh, there's something not nice with this mod. But anyway, you can see this massive plow, what a big thing. Alright, I just want to have a quick look at our tractors. Big bud, you see, here's the big buds. It's the 450, the 747. Now I just want to look at this. This has got 800 kilowatts. Now obviously this thing will fly past triple wheels. Yes, okay, this thing will fly past our other tractor, and this one, no upgrades, 368, 500 horses. Okay, so this is actually sad that you don't have twin wheels on this and everything, but this is more of a comparison. 368, if I now remember correctly, did we have a 368 on that other one? I don't think we had a 368. I just want to quickly check this. 368. Let's customize. Just want to see. I mean, it's no point in 382. Yeah, we don't really have. So the max this guy can go is like 440, which is way less than the big bud. So yeah, our big bud, it's going to be a stupid comparison, guys. So it won't really matter where I can't put this up against the 700 kilowatt. I mean, it's like an overkill, you know. Anyways, guys, you get the idea. That is the Claas Xerion tractor, the 5000 Xerion, which is, in my opinion, a very nice tractor for anything big you want to throw at it. I mean, look at the big bud. It's got triple wheels, 700 kilowatts, and to tell you the truth, I don't see any equipment that needs really 700 kilowatts. So is this an overkill? It's not even 700, it is 809 kilowatts. Is this an overkill of power needed on the field? Is there any equipment that can actually that you can actually need to run 800 kilowatts? Yeah, that's a lot of power. But anyways, it is there. It's a beautiful tractor, the big bud as well, I must say. It's massive, strong, and slow. Only 30. Remember the other one was 50, eh? So yeah, in a race, obviously our Claas will outperform it by far. I mean, 30 max speed is very slow, but I mean, with a big motor like that and gearbox and everything, you probably will end up there. I just want to see what's the best you can do with this quad track. What's that? 509. Now you see 509, coming close to, well, the Claas is a little bit lower, but it's closer to the Claas, you know. Even the big bike outperforms this. But look at the speed here, 40 k's an hour top speed. And I mean, it's a tractor, you know. Why do you need to go more than like 40, 50 k's an hour on a tractor anyway? So yeah, the speed on this is a little bit better. I prefer a tractor to go at least 40. I mean, but 30 is, say the least, pathetic, you know, if you think of it. Even this big bike 450 is only 30 k's an hour. So yeah, that is slow, guys. If you need to move your tractor from field to field, it gets tiring, you know, to sit at 30 k's an hour, where with a Claas you can go 50, you know, which makes a huge difference. I mean, think of your harvesters. Moving your harvesters from field to field, it takes time if you have a slow harvester. Anyways, guys, that was our review on the Claas, which I hope you enjoyed with me. I thoroughly enjoyed it. What a wonderful tractor. The Claas Xerion 5000, which is a very nice tractor, and I hope you enjoyed that. It's not the Xerion, I keep on saying Xerion, it's the Xerion. Xerion is actually a light that you can buy for cars, you know, a globe for your car's headlights. It's Xerion technology, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, guys, thanks for joining, and I hope you enjoyed it with me, and have a wonderful, blessed day. It's from Farmer Bob. Take care, man. Cheers.